Hey guys, and welcome back to another train simulator video. Today we are going to be driving on the Watford DC line and going to be doing the 757 London Euston to Watford Junction service. So let's open the doors, put the lights on, get the train ready for departure at 7:57. So it is peak times at the moment, so as you can probably tell, it's quite busy at Euston. Got some London Midland services and quite a few Virgin train services. I mean, there's literally one on every platform it seems, so yeah, very busy. A bit overboard in my opinion. I don't think I've ever seen that many Pendolinos at Euston at this time in the morning. Anyways, we're going to be driving a 4-car train for today's journey, which is a bit of a surprise because normally Overground services are obviously 5-car trains now, so this scenario must be set a while ago, I guess, in terms of in which year it was set in. So we're going from Euston all the way towards Watford Junction. So I've already done the Watford DC line, but I was from Watford Junction to London Euston. But this time we're going to be doing it from London Euston to Watford Junction. I see that they've put a screenshot of Euston Station over here, which is kind of funny, but accurate because that is how Euston Station looks like. And we've got some ticket barriers here. Anyways, this train is ready to depart. Please mind the doors. Next station is Southampton. This is a London Overground service to Watford Junction. So we're going to be calling at Southampton, Kilburn Road, Queen's Park, Kensal Green, Wilton Junction, Halston, Stonebridge Park, Wembley Central, North Wembley, South Kenton, Harrow Wilson, Headstone Lane, Hatch End, Combus Park, Bushy, Watford High Street, and Watford Junction. And our first station is Southampton. A Pendolino service, and I think that's a Class 350 arriving as well. Can do, take a nice screenshot, so let's do that. Probably going a bit too fast, so let's start slowing down. Because we are going downhill. As we go via Camden Junction. long tunnel through Primrose Hill. As you can see, this scenario does have markers of where we need to stop at each station, so that should help us. Overground service heading back towards London Euston. And this is South Hampstead. Midland livery and a class 350 and the London Overground Railway liveries, so nice variety of the old company that used to run on the line and the new one. I guess you can change at Southampton for the Jubilee line at Swiss Cottage Station because it's not too far of a walk from here. And our next station is Kilburn Road. Brakes are good on this train, but they can take quite a while to get going, so as we approach Kilburn Road. We're stopping just before the arrow, but that's okay. I mean, the whole train's on the platform anyway, so it's all good. As we see a Pendolino service, probably going to Manchester, Liverpool, or Glasgow Central. I think it will show us on the map, hopefully. That's going to Manchester Piccadilly, and we've got a service going from Birmingham New Street to London Euston, so that must be class 350. Yep. Anyways, we need to depart. Our next station is Kilburn Road, not Kilburn Road, Queen's Park. I mean, we're at Kilburn Road, obviously. But yeah, we'll be joining up with the Bakerloo line from here on until here on Wilson. So we could actually get held up behind the Bakerloo line, which normally happens on this line quite often. Bakerloo line has such old trains and it always has problems, which is annoying. Bakerloo line comes from Kilburn Park. You can see a Bakerloo line there, going northbound and southbound. Yeah, we might have to do emergency brake because I was too busy trying to take a screenshot. That's okay, we made it what we needed to, so yeah, this is Queen's Park. Change it for the Bakerloo line. I mean, realistically it doesn't really matter because unless you rather travel on the Bakerloo line, then you might as well stay on the Overground service because it's it will go all the way to Harrow and Wilton, obviously. Bakerloo line train starting at Queen's Park, heading southbound towards Elephant Castle. We need to get going, so let's get going. Yeah, I'm not too sure why our train wasn't going there, but anyways. I think it's because we were in emergency brake coming into the platform, and I probably should have changed that, but that's okay. We've got Pendolino service there, and we've got an Overground service there, so it's getting quite busy. Bakerloo line northbound was essentially waiting for our train to pass because obviously we share the same piece of track as the Bakerloo line now up until Harrow and Wilson. Next station, Kensal Green. So it doesn't look like we have the arrow now on the HUD that shows us where we need to stop, so I guess we can stop where we like. But it is for Watford Junction, so that's a bit weird. Maybe you couldn't add it for Kensal Green, or maybe it doesn't have a full car marker, I'm not gonna assume. Yeah, we need a emergency brake, I think. I mean, the brakes are good on the train, but it takes quite a while to get the brakes actually working well, so I do need to brake a bit earlier than that. Well, this is Kensal Green. Looks like we've got a bit of a wait here. And this train is ready to depart. Please mind doors. Next station is Watford Junction. Where you can change your services towards Stratford, Richmond, Clapham Junction. And we will be Bakerloo Line. So I've done a ton of videos on the Bakerloo Line part of the route, so go check it out if you haven't done so. And also I will be doing more videos on it as more scenarios get created. We're now approaching Euston Junction. The Overground service in the depot. So it is a bit laggy, mainly due to the fact that there's so much AI in this scenario, so would recommend lowering your graphics. I mean, even if you have a good PC, you'll probably still lag, so probably best to like leave the graphics low. This is Euston Junction. Always have platform 2 for terminating services that sometimes terminates at Euston Junction. I can hear Bakerloo Line. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it was coming from. Let's get going. Next station is Euston. As our train departs, this one will arrive. It seems like the tunnels have glitched again since the train sim with 2020 update, so hopefully they can patch it in the next update for this route. But we're now arriving at Euston. Changing for the Bakerloo Line. One thing you can probably tell is how much taller the Overground service compared to the Bakerloo line. It's kind of hilarious how much taller it is, and if you compare it to a Pendolino, then it's just crazy how small the Bakerloo line looks. But obviously this is an underground train, so it's gonna look small. Train is ready to depart. Please mind the doors. Next station is Stonebridge Park. Oh, we've got a freight train there. Looking very nice. And there's a 350 flying past. And of course we've got the McVitie's factory. Classic. Once we get to North Wembley, we will pretty much be halfway on our journey towards Watford Junction. So that's using a 5-car train, so I'm not too sure why we're driving a 4-car train. Really weird. I mean, I'd rather drive a 5-car train anyway, but I mean, longer the train for me is better because it's much cooler to drive along the train. This is Stonebridge Park, where sometimes the Bakerloo line does terminate, so we might be seeing a Bakerloo line's southbound service starting at Stonebridge Park. So we've got one train here, but it doesn't look like that's in service. This train is ready to depart. Please mind the doors. Next station is Wembley Central. Or you can change for Southern services, non-Midland services, and the Bakerloo line. Open the window, why not? Two more Bakerloo line trains there. So now we're going underneath the West Coast Mainline. So West Coast Mainline will appear on the right hand side instead of the left. hoping we'll see some Southern services if we get lucky, because obviously they do only run hourly services, but there's a southbound and northbound service, so every hour, so should get a chance to see one, hopefully, as we are going all the way to Overground Junction at least. It's Wembley Central. Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. There's a 350 arriving, but it's going to be passing by. So it looks like we've got a bit of a wait at Wembley Central, and then we'll get going onto our next station, which will be North Wembley. This is a Overground service to Watford Junction. So we've got North Wembley, so we are pretty much halfway on our journey now. The second half to go. This is North Wembley. Next station, South Kenton. As a Voyager blasting past us. Probably going to Holyhead. That's my guess. Wrexham General. Now arriving at South Kenton. Can we see any trains in the distance? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we can see a Voyager though coming. Next station is Kenton. That was a Holyhead to London Euston service, the 4:48 service. That's quite an early service in the morning. Then again, that journey takes like at least, I think, 3 to 4 hours to go, so not too surprising. It starts early in the morning. We've got a slight uphill as we approach Kenton. And a 350. Kenton. Change it for the Metropolitan line because it's only like a 5-minute walk between here and Preston Road Station. Next station will be Harrow and Wilson, where you can change for the Bakerloo line, which is kind of pointless if you're going northbound because that's where it terminates. But you can change for National Rail services. And it's my local station, so this is the station that I would be getting off. We do have a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit just before we approach Harrow and Wilson. So we will need to slow down, unfortunately. And we have a southbound service going towards Elephant and Castle. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing any more Bakerloo line now for the rest of the journey because this is where the trains terminate. I think I might do emergency brake. Yeah. And mean, emergency brake is there for a reason, so you might as well use it. But we are at Harrow and Wilton. So yeah, we've gone from Euston all the way towards Harrow and Wilton. And also the vehicle unit goes all the way towards Elephant Castle. And you have a Northwestern Railway service arriving at platform 6 at Harrow and Wilton. And I can see an Overground service arriving as well. And this train is ready to depart. Please mind the doors. Next station is Euston Lane. So we've got Euston Lane, Hatch End, Carpenter's Park, Bushy, Watford High Street and Watford Junction left. Watford Junction is all 5 miles away, so Euston Lane. And the train is ready to depart. Please mind the doors. Next station is Hatch End. This is the London Overground service to Watford Junction. We are now approaching Hatch End. Minor gap between the train and the platform edge. Still no sign of that southern service. Hopefully we'll see one at some point. Or maybe it's just trying to hide from us for this service and time of the day. Let's get going. Next station is Carpenter's Park. This is Carpenter's Park. Got Pendolino coming. But our train is ready to depart. Please mind the doors. Next station is Bushy, where you can change for natural rail services. High Street and Watford Junction. I'm at Watford Junction at 8:48, so we are going to be arriving at a platform which is curved, so that's probably why we have a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. Approaching Bushy, as we'll be turning off towards Watford High Street. Bushy. So unfortunately we won't get a chance to see a 7 service between now and until we get back towards Watford Junction, because we're not going to be going with the West Coast Mainline towards Watford Junction. Don't think we'll let us zoom in all the way to Watford Junction. Actually it does. Nice. I don't see a 7 service there, so I probably don't see one, unfortunately. Next station is Watford High Street. It's actually a really cool part of the route between Bushy and Watford High Street, because it literally curves like an S shape, which is actually really cool. Anyways, we are approaching Watford High Street, so we should start slowing down now. Bit of a slow approach towards Watford High Street, but that's okay. I mean, what we could do is just zoom in towards Watford Junction, and obviously we join back here. We have a Overground service waiting for its departure, but obviously I think it's going to be waiting for our train, most likely. Yeah, I don't see any southern services. Looks like they've escaped us for today. Next station is Watford Junction, where this train will terminate. All change. This train will terminate here. Overground service depart Watford Junction, we will arrive. Now arriving at Watford Junction, all change. Yeah, we can stop here. And there we go, guys, that was the full Watford DC line from London Euston to Watford Junction. Obviously a bit different to what we did previously, which was from Watford Junction down towards London Euston. You can download this route free of charge on the Alan Thompson website, and of course, if you want a Class 378, you will need to buy it on Steam. And if you want the AI trains of the underground Bakerloo line, then you will need to own the Virtual District line, which you can get from the backdated trains and website. Well driven. Time for a break. So we sped once, which is a bit annoying because we did have a perfect run. 19 out of 19 targets completed, 17 miles traveled, 28 kilometers, 54 minutes. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, share with your friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.